This video is about defining a 3D grid and updating 3D CDPs and 3D indexes to trace headers. This is done via the SU-bin CSV program, not to be confused with the SU-bin XX CSV program, which will expand a pre-existing grid definition.
A 3D grid is a rectangle which contains smaller rectangles. The smaller rectangles are called cells or CDPs. A 3D grid always contains a whole number of cells in both directions, no fractional cells. The cell width in one direction is usually different than the cell width in the other direction. Each cell only contains one half of its boundary. Two of each cell's sides belong to adjacent cells. To define a grid, you specify coordinates for 3 corner points. Corner point A retains your specified coordinates exactly. Corner point B coordinates are adjusted to a whole number multiple of the cell width in that direction, but still in the A to B vector direction. Corner C coordinates are adjusted to a whole number multiple of the cell width in that direction, but at a right angle from corner A. Grid corner coordinates are at the center of the corner cells. This means the grid area actually extends one half of a cell width more than the area enclosed by the 4 corner coordinates. CDP numbering starts at 1 at corner A and increments by 1 to corner B. Then it continues in the same way from the cell nearest A. IGI numbering starts at 1 in the cell line between corner A and corner C. Then it increments by 1 in the next cell lines until reaching the cell line between corner B and corner D. IGC numbering starts at 1 in the cell line between corner A and corner B. Then it increments by 1 in the next cell lines until reaching the cell line between corner C and corner D. Note that moving corners A and B can rotate the grid into any direction, but only specifying corner C to the right of the A to B direction will achieve a mirror image grid. This image shows the setup of SU-bin CSV. The parameters give coordinates for corners A, B, and C, and cell widths in the B and C directions. The first setup of SU-bin CSV is also outputting that grid definition into a CSV text file. The second setup of SU-bin CSV shows how to input a grid from a CSV file. Both setups would update the CDP, IGI, and IGC keys in the trace headers. This image shows the contents of the kgrid.csv file in a spreadsheet. If desired, grids can be defined this way using a spreadsheet program. Even though everything in the grid computations is double precision, the indexes have an effective maximum of 32,767 since the IGI and IGC keys are limited to that size.